Hello and welcome back to Let's Play F.E.A.R. with me, BringItDon. Let's see how far we can make it without any medkits.
It's over there.
Anybody else?
Come on, it's just one guy.
Yeah, just one guy. But they can do attitude. Most important part.
More info on Origin. The genetic reference they use for the program is apparently powerful psychic. Makes sense. If you want a telepath commander, you need a telepath. Anna was a woman. Says here she gave live birth to the prototypes. Seems Wade wasn't convinced the psychic characteristics were genetic. He figured there was a better chance they'd be passed along if the fetus gestated inside the subject. So they put her in a coma, made her carry a genetically engineered baby to term, then induced labor. It's pretty fucking sick.
I concur. Look at those disk drives. The heck of a computer. Alright. Just double check all my corners and away we go. Like Smokey always said, only you can prevent office fires.
Norton, do you really think you can get rid of the evidence by shredding documents and wiping hard drives? Genevieve Aristide dug her own grave, and she's going to have to make herself comfortable in it. Now don't be a fucking lapdog and jump in after her.
Commissioner Gordon? Was that you? Oh,
He's
gosh.
over here. You all right?
Are you? Alright, back to what I was doing. Looting in peace. Man, knocked his head off. Oh, this is where I killed everybody earlier. You know, the good old days. Huh.
It's gonna blow!
Yep, don't mind me. This... Oh, it's a repeating cannon. Yeah, we're definitely taking that. Not a lot of ammo for it. Uh-huh. Thank you for not having invisible walls.
Fire in the hole! Get down! Where should I go? Get us some backup!
Anybody else want a piece? Oh.
He's here! I'm going!
Get to cover!
He's coming!
I need help!
What good are you, jackass? Look at this. The vault is open. Let's finish what we came for.
Yeah, good luck, buddy. I don't know if you know what happened to all the squads that have been with me up to this point. But if you're not me, and you're a B character, you're probably not going to make it. Norton Mapes.
You okay? I need help! This one! Ah!
Pretty good range of this thing. Oh, that looks like a dead end. It is a dead end. Well, color me surprised. Alright. I was gonna check your corners, because if someone's sitting in a corner, they can really mess you up. Which I do like about this game. You always gotta check your corners. That's a lesson given to the cop in Saw 2? I think it was the second one.
He's here! Stay on your toes.
Take cover! Grenade!
Alright. 1, 2, 3, go!
Ah!
Was it the same guy we saw climb up the ladder?
Secure that exit.
I figured out what a synchronicity event is. There was an incident where they lost control, but he just suddenly started freaking out. He was only about 10 years old at the time, but I guess he killed a few people. In the investigation, they discovered that there had been a telepathic link between Fettel and Alma, even though she was in a coma. They concluded that she was influencing him. That must have been when they pulled the plug on Origin.
Understandable. Yeah, let's definitely use the ladder here. I don't want to break my legs in the final stretch. I should have had him. What? Oh, the first shot should have been a hit. But I'm a little biased. I wonder if the guards knew this was locked. Or if they got down here, they were extremely disappointed that it was locked. I just want to make sure I didn't miss a possible booster back there.
He's over here!
That's what snitches get. Hey boss, he's over here. I was this guy I went to Europe with. So when I was in high school, there was a trip. It wasn't through the school, but the teacher advertised it through the school. If he got enough students to go, then he would go for free. So with a tour group to the UK, went to Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and England. The last night we were there, so we could have extended it for 2 days, but thanks to the same guy I'm about to talk about, we didn't get to go to Stonehenge. The last night we were there, and this other guy were going to sneak out, go grab Red Bulls, just stay up all night, enjoy our last night. And, well, London was where the tour stopped. So it could have been Stonehenge. Anyway, we had a curfew. Yeah, we're high school students. Teacher was responsible for us. We had chaperones. Whole 9 yards. Well, we're gonna sneak out, and the guy's like, if you sneak out, I'm gonna tattle on you. Verbatim. Now, this is a high school. He was a year ahead of me. Like, he was a senior, I was a junior. Somewhere in that range. He said, verbatim, I'm going to tattle on you. So what we had to do was convince him to just not tell unless they called. But hey, if they call a check on us, let them know we left. But maybe, you know, change your wording a bit. You don't have to say you're going to tattle on us. But we could have extended that trip for 2 days to go to Stonehenge, but only if the vote was unanimous, and he's the only guy that said no. So I didn't get to go see Stonehenge. On nooks and crannies, so I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any boosters. While also trying to tell a story. Situation. Fairpoint Man has reached vicinity of vault entrance. ATC security forces are offering resistance. Norton Mapes is destroying evidence of Armicam's activities in the facility. Harlan Wade is inside the facility, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Alice Wade has not been located. Mission. Primary goal is still to secure Harlan and Alice Wade and to eliminate Paxton Fettel. Efforts should also be made to recover incriminating evidence of ATC wrongdoing. So is primary goal to secure Harlan and Alice Wade or to eliminate Paxton Fettel? It says and. But there has to be a actual priority list.
I'm just doing my job. And I'm doing what has to be done.
Norton, no! It was my kill. But I don't think we can get in yet anyway.
Fuckhead. He locked you out. The only way in is to divert power to the door.
Alright, situation. Harlan Wade has entered the vault and sealed it by diverting power away from the doors. Norton Mapes is seriously wounded after being shot by Wade. Mission. Your operative must redirect power to the vault doors in order to pursue Wade. Divert power to vault door. Seems straightforward. That's probably the way back, I think. Seems like it would be. You guys got ammo for this? Righteous. Alright, I probably got turned around somewhere. Pretty cool. Very Half-Life-y. These jerk faces. Well, FYI, you should be able to tank 2 particle weapon shots, you bunch of jerks. I'll be taking that and that. Thank you.
It's starting to make sense. The name of the woman they used for origin is Alma. That's who Fettel's looking for. He's going home.
I'm just kind of blindly rushing forward. I don't really know if I'm heading the right direction or not. Or if I'm being thorough, might be missing a booster somewhere. It kind of feels like the way forward, so let's backtrack to... Well, then again, this might be the way forward. Decisions. We'll figure it out. Oh, hello there, boosters. We gotta cross that. I don't think it's worth it. That probably wasn't worth it either. Well, that takes care of that, I guess. Alright, yeah, holds 50. That's what I thought. But it took us until now to get 50 shots for it. Probably... Well, I think it'd be up here. But boy, how wrong I'd be. Oh, here we go. Before I do anything rash, let's go look at this laptop. Not fall down there.
Oh, Jesus. He was just a kid. Says here Alma was 8 years old when Origin started up. They used a little girl. No wonder they're so fucking anxious to keep a lid on this mess. Somebody's gonna burn for this. That's why Aristide hasn't returned my calls. He's probably on a plane to Jamaica.
Well, at least our guy's a good guy. He's not like, hey, they're rich, we're gonna leave them alone. No, absolutely not. Everyone should be beholden to the law. We know that's not the case. But as, oh shoot, the guy from Final Fantasy Tactics said, if the punishment for breaking the law is a fine, then it's only a law for poor people. Or it's only a law for the poor. And that doesn't just mean fines. I mean, wealth should make you exempt from the law. You've seen it with civilizations in the past. Whenever money and greed has been introduced to the society, it's usually been its downfall. I'm not saying Sparta was perfect by any stretch of the imagination, because it was not, since it was entirely dependent on slaves. But it worked, it lasted, until gold was introduced. It was no longer for the city-state, it was for the individual. Same with Rome. It was a republic, and everything is for the republic and Rome itself. It worked, but then you had, well, the first triumvirate. Well, technically it was Sulla. That's why the first person, because he was the first person to march troops on Rome. But the first triumvirate, again, the problem came before them. I'm trying to tell a story and play at the same time. Basically, legions start getting assigned to these generals, and their pay and promise of land and farms after their service. It's all dependent on the general in charge of them. So loyalty lied with the individual. And whatever lands those generals conquered, that wealth went to them. The most egregious example would be Octavius, Augustus Caesar, or Gaius Octavius, when he attacked Egypt, and all of Egypt's wealth belonged to him. Actually, it was a different type of greed that kind of led to Rome's downfall. It wasn't the greed of wealth necessarily. It was the greed of glory and power. Anyway, let's get back to F.E.A.R. I'm a like history. It's also hard to talk about it in depth while I'm trying to play a game and focus on not dying. I'm not that good. That's why I have to keep correcting myself while I'm talking. Is that a drone I'm hearing? Or is that power? Heck yeah! I assume one left to go, but I'm pretty sure we already missed it, so... Won't matter.
You have 2 new messages. First message from Genevieve Aristide. Harlan, it's Genevieve. Listen, I understand your feelings, I really do. But this is no time for sentimentality. If origin is uncovered, every single one of us will burn for it. It's time we buried the dead, don't you think? Next message from Genevieve Aristide. Harlan, it's me again. If you want an apology, then I apologize. I was wrong. You were right. In any case, I want to be sympathetic, but the situation is urgent. I'm sending Mapes to take care of things since you seem reluctant to do what needs to be done. I hope you can find it in yourself to assist him. End of messages.
A neat little factoid. Well, Sulla was the first person to have troops march on Rome. Prior to that, there was kind of a demilitarization zone. I think there's a 5-mile radius around Rome, where basically they never marched troops past that point. While Rome itself was a military state, conquer other lands, they didn't allow armies or legions to approach Rome itself. Sulla, a Roman conservative, did so, and to his credit, he did give up power, and Rome went back to being a republic. But when it happened with Julius Caesar, it became an empire when he crossed the Rubicon. That's why crossing the Rubicon is a phrase meaning the point of no return. Was it? I think it was Cato that told Caesar not to come any further. Cato and obviously his allies, but Cato is the biggest opponent of really everybody.
Alma's still in there. She has to be. You gotta find her before ADC decides to get rid of the evidence.
He was probably the only true traditionalists left in Rome during that time. That reminds me of that level from the first Halo.
You have to destroy this facility before he lets you out. There are 4 pylons. Damage the reactor cells, and you'll trigger a chain reaction. Blow the whole place to hell, where it belongs. If he lets Alma out, you have to stop him.
RTFM, ready to F me? I don't know what that actually means. Alright, well, I'm going to call it here, and next time we'll open this door and try to destroy the facility, I guess. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.